Hello guys, I'm Joseph. I'm also known as JosMelodies on media. It's my artist name. So today I'm going to show you guys how I remade Birds of the Feather song by Amél. So this is the first set of leads that he's using. So the plugin used for this leads is Silent One. So Silent One is a good plugin for all the leads that they are using. So let me show you one sound of each and every lead and every effect used in it, because the sound should sound such a perfect manner. So this is what they have done. So the first set of lead is also known as, it's LD double HP. And then this is the main lead, and then down it comes with this is also called a Pluck type of a lead. And the next lead is, this sounds somewhat like a bass but has a bit reverb into it. And the fourth lead is, this is to drag the sound to extra level. And this one, this almost sounds like a plug lead reverb. And the next one is this. So this lead brings a bit of extra vocal in the background. So when a top lead is playing, it might sound raw, but when we add all of these below, this all will sound so awesome that you can hear lots of lead playing together at the same time. So now I'm going to show you all how these all these leads play together. So then I've added even some kind of little bit of piano, soft piano. So I'll show you how this plays. This is a sound where after I layered all the leads below each other. So as you can see, this is the sound which has been created by the lead. And at the end of the lead music, he has added a bit of strings. So that strings give a extra effect for it. So this is the string that he has used over here. I've used the Flex plugin for this. The Flex plugin, in this we have the pizzacto strings. So the strings at the ending give an extra dragging sound into this. So once all is played at the same time, the lead sounds perfect even at the ending with the Picasso strings also. So this is how Amél made the lead. And when let's go and see the effects used in this. So the effects used in this are the fruity parametric. So I used sound goodizer also, and a little bit of stereo enhancer and fruity reverb, camel crusher. And in the original song he has used the sidechain, the kickstart plugin, but instead of kickstart I used the alternative STFU, because I felt like this one gives extra punching sound for the lead. But kickstart is also a good plugin, so I used STFU instead of that. So after adding all the effects, I got this lead perfectly. So this is the lead part. So next, moving on to the bass, we can see that I don't know what Amél used in his bass, but for me what I felt the sounded good was, I used the built-in plugin Boo Bass from FL Studio, and I even used two Silent One plugins for a bass. So Silent One has many types of plugins like bass, leads and everything it has in it. So the bass sounds like this without any effect. It sounds like this. And that repeats again. So I did not do any fruity EQ still over here, so adding the fruity parametric EQ. So now I'm going to add the fruity parametric EQ. I'm going to use certain preset, and I've done some kind of graphic in it. And now So this, it sounds a bit kind of brighter than how it was. And now I'm going to add side chain to the bass. So the side chain has the same plugin STFU. It sounds like, so this is the bass. uh, this bass and the lead both have the same type of side chain. I've used it here. And for the lead I have used a different type of fruity parametric equalizer, so that the sound of the bass and even the sound of the lead gets adjusted in the mixer. So I have adjusted the volumes over here. So moving on to the sub bass, we can see I have used the same Silent One plugins for the sub bass. So I have cloned the plugins many times, and I have added even effects. So as of now I've turned off the effects so that you can see the difference in the sound. So now I'm going to play it without the effects. So the sub bass, it sounds like this. So this is how the sub bass sounds. And after adding the effects, so first I've added fruity reverb. So reverb is making the sound like, example, when you shout or sing in a hall, like example a church hall or an empty hall, how your sound echoes and comes back to you. So that's called a reverb. So I've added fruity reverb. So this reverb I've taken to the half level and have added higher free cut and lower free cut. And I have added the fruity stereo shaper and the side chain, and I have done two types of equalizers over here, and it sounds like this with all the effects. I created a type of pluck, so I don't know if it's accurate, but I feel that this pluck which I remade is accurate. So it sounds like this. So for this pluck I have used the same silent plugin. In this there's ambient pluck and bass. So and even I have added a lot of reverb into this pluck so that it sounds a bit brighter and even cooler. So and even he used this other type of pluck in the starting. So this pluck sounds like this. So yeah, now we are done with the pluck, we are done with the lead, we are done with the sub bass, and we are done with the bass. So now let us see how does this sound without any of these samples. So I'm gonna play the song only with the leads, sub bass, bass, and the pluck. So let's listen how it sounds. So this is how the lead, sub bass, and the bass with the pluck sounds. So now let's move on and see how we are working on the samples. Now moving on to the samples that I have used. So the samples are it has different types of sounds like cymbals, crashes, kicks, hi-hats, and lots of samples to make the progressive house sound better. So I have used certain samples like from Savage Sounds. So Savage Sounds is a guy who has given a pack of progressive house, Galaxy and Lion samples. So I have used his samples like kick drums, and even I have used his hi-hats, and even I have used his drum fill, down lifter, and various types of things. And this is the kick that I have used, and this is the stadium clap loop. So this loop matches with the BPM of 128. And then I have even used many plugins like this high drum loop. And I have used this gated Atmo plugin to get that ambient sound in the progressive house. I've even used this down lifter, and I have used this drum fill, and I have used the same plugins here, repeating here and there. And when I make this mix, I have used Kashmir clap drops, and I have used jet kick, and layering all these we get this type of beat. And for the extended mix, this type of beat is used. And I even have with build up. So build up is like uplifting the sound. So when I layered this all with the lead, this sounds like this. So this is how everything sounds after layering everything and making all the effects. So this music, I personally like it very much because it is like an inspiration to all the progressive house artists as well as the EDM artists all over the world who are making this type of musics. And the samples that I have used in this, the mix, the drum mix that I have made is solely what I did. Like I felt I like this sound, so I did that beat. Guys, now I'm going to show you the mix, like totally how it sounds from beginning to end. Thank you for watching this video. Do share, follow, support guys, and I will see you next time.